Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to the Most High and His only begotten Son. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who root and teach well. Wa Barakatham, unto the hopeful elect. Alright, now today through the Spirit is going to be a quick lesson entitled, I'm just going to basically be touching on the MOTB. You got to be careful on how you, name videos and what you say. So this is just going to be, I'm just going to basically touch on the MOTB. And I'll probably name it Revelation 13:16. Because there's a lot of, confusion when it comes to that, to what it is amongst a lot of Israelites. You have certain camps that are teaching that, Revelation 13:16 is sin, or it's sleeping with white women. It's all types of wicked, evil doctrines, which doctrine goes into sayings or teachings. And the real true breakdown is the Revelation 13:16 mark is the R to the F to the I to the D, RIC to the H to the I to the P. Micro, C to the I to the H to the P's, right? That's what it is, man. Okay? That's what the MOTB is. And it's going to be mandated to where you have to put it inside your hand or your forehead to make purchases. And without that, you're not going to be able to be a part of this society. And it's getting closer and closer as time goes on. You see it, and as you being somebody that's in the know, who the Lord anoints with the Spirit, a spirit of prophecy, you're supposed to be giving warning. Pushing fear in the Lord, pushing, serving Yahweh Shai, being obedient unto Him, right? And having faith on Him. But you have other camps that aren't pushing that. They're pushing to submit unto the damn devil, and not being the spirit of trying to get out of here, being the spirit of trying to establish something here, have rest here. When the Lord clearly says He's going to destroy this place, and He's only going to deliver a remnant. Those who don't bow down to this devil, those who keep the faith until the end, that's who's going to get delivered. You see, but these other camps aren't teaching that. Why? Because they're not true prophets. You have a lot of false prophets amongst the nation of Israel. And it's up to, listeners to be able to have the discernment to understand. And even men that are, learned through the scripture, you have to know how to discern and understand the true doctrine. So that way, when some strange or weird doctrine comes out, then you stay away from that person, and you don't feed into it. Right? But I'm gonna go into a couple of news articles, and then we're gonna bring out the scriptures, which is sounds like a repeat, but that's our job. Right? Everybody has to know. Right? And also you're supposed to exhort, edify daily. And this is one of the most important prophecies that every brother needs to have on his mind. The hour of temptation, the time period of our ultimate test of our faith. Right? But let's go into some news articles, man. It says, let's see, I'm gonna get this one right here. White House recommends creating a digital dollar. Now, what is that? What is that gonna lead into? That Revelation 13:16, man. Let's see if we got some more thing down here. Crypto, you see, speaking about the cryptocurrency. Let's see, is there anything else I want to see? Now let's go into digital dollars, get the definition of that. Right? All right, it says CBDC is in a form of fiat currency, which fiat currency is these damn regular dollars. You see, as an electronic record or a digital token of a country's fiscal currency. Right? It says as such is issue regulated by the state's monetary audible central bank. CBDCs are backed by full faith and credit using the government. So it's going to be a digital currency. That universal basic income, how? By way of that, what I just said, that Revelation 13:16, the MOTB. The C to the H to the I to the P. Here's another one. This is Investopedia. What is digital currency and how does it work? Digital money or digital currency refers to any means of payment that exists in a purely electronic form. Right? This is what they're trying to transfer the money into, man. It says digital money is not physical, tangible like a dollar bill or a coin. It is accounted for and transferred using online systems, right? They want to put that shit in you. One well-known digital money is cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, right? So now you know I have more understanding on what digital currency is, man. They're gonna do it by way of that C to the H to the I to the P, right? And then when you look it up, you just look up microchips on news, right? And you're gonna see, let me see if I can get some articles that are going into what I'm looking for. That's a good article. Look into the Barron's. Let's see. Now you see America's competing with other nations when it comes to developing technology and stuff of that sort. But ultimately, we know what they're ultimately really trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And you have this Tesla, the key dude already has a chip, and you have other videos where people already have it. They so-called use it as a passport for that crown. And I just saw a news article earlier that stated that crown is still killing and, causing people trouble. So what does that mean? That means that it's still an issue. And their so-called solution to fixing all these issues that they're creating is going to be through that Revelation 13 and 16, which we're going into right now. They're going to make it to where it can heal people and all types of stuff, man. Right? So this is what these devils are trying to do. And we got to be in that spirit of having faith on our Lord until the end, even if death gets brought to us, because it's gonna happen. All right, and then you see this right here. You go into chip in hands. It shows all these articles about that Tesla guy who got it. It's also another one where you had Edomites that made a purchase with it, and they have it right in his hand. That is the Revelation 13 and 16. Okay. I'm going to start at verse 15. Let's read it real quick. Revelation 13 and 15, and let's read down. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. The image of the beast represents the system, the laws, legislation, and the way it is ran. And the beast is NATO and the EU, right? Or otherwise known as the revived Romanian Empire. Okay. It says that the image of the beast should both speak, right? So this system is being brought to life and being manifested. It says, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you don't bow down into this system, which the main way you're going to be able to do that is by way of that C to the H to the I to the P. Okay. And that's why when you read up, it says he spake as a dragon. That's him having these draconian laws, like forcefully forcing you to bow down into him, or you won't be able to do anything in this society. That's why we go into this word killed right here. It means to be set apart, to be separated from. And that's what this man's going to do. He's actually going to be killing people, and he's also going to make it to where you can't do anything in this society. You're going to be set apart from this society. You won't be able to make purchases. You won't be able to do anything. You're going to lose everything you have if you don't bow down into him. Right? 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So this is everybody, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads. Now, when you go into that word mark, it means charagma. All right, which really means a graven. Okay, but then when you go into the root word of it, karax, it means like a pail or a stick, like a stick. So which proves to you that it's physical. And this physical thing you're going to be making purchases with is going to be the C to the H to the I to the P. 17. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So this is the only way you're going to be able to do anything in this society. The name of the beast or the number of his name. That's why all of the elect are going to have to be unplugged from the society. Because they're not going to bow down unto the beast, which is ruled by Esau Edom, this revived Romanian Empire, or NATO and the EU. Okay? And this is what we're approaching. We're approaching the hour of temptation, man. Right? Where these devils are trying to, put their artificial, intelligence inside of people, and also, brand you as being their cattle or their possession, and them being a power or God over you. But it's gonna have to be a choice you have to make. Are you gonna worship this beast, which is NATO and EU, or the revived Romanian Empire ruled by Esau, or what? Are you gonna worship Yahweh Bashem Shai until the end, man? And that's what this hour of temptation is. That's what the ultimate test is. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, so you held fast to all the promises, all of the things written in the scriptures, the prophecies, right? You held fast to those things. You stayed occupied in it. You kept it in your mind. What? I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. That means he's going to sustain us during the time period of them implementing that Revelation 13:16. It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Okay. So that's the time period we're approaching. So we got to make sure we're, doing everything we need to do, staying, praying, fasting, doing what we need to do in our different, everybody's different, different aspects or whatever, portion you're in, man. Making sure you're utilizing your gifts and, just serving until the end, man, and praying, fasting, doing everything you need to do. You see, until the end. You know what I'm saying? Looking unto Yahweh Shem Shah to deliver you, to save you, and to take care of you until the end. And holding fast to what he told you. All the things written in his book, the promises, the prophecies. Because if you're not being obedient and taking heed to these scriptures, then you're going to be destroyed. And it's going to lead to you, bowing down to this beast. Without Yahweh Shem Shah, you're going to bow down. But with that, Lord will, this was edifying. I'm going to end it off by saying, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Radash. Till next time, Shalom.